A good plan, violently executed now, is better than a perfect plan executed next week. Those are definitely not my words. Probably some wise old man from somewhere said them. What makes this statement so powerful? Well, I think it rings true because we have to move beyond the idea that we can manufacture greatness at one swing of the bat, one stroke of the pen. That if we wait for the right moment, perfection will come. The light will turn green and the stars will align and the path will emerge. I feel like I could scream this from every mountain top and it would still not be enough. Life is not a perfection game. Life is an adjustment game. And I'll say this, in my experience, looking over my shoulders, reflecting those times when I clung to perfection, rationalizing my immobility by saying, hey, you're not ready, this isn't good enough. I only have to dig a few layers down to realize that my not moving was not because of some loyalty to excellence. No, I was standing still because of fear. A fear of going, a fear of starting, a fear of the unknown. Perfection is the biggest con there is. It is a scam. It says, wait here, your perfect moment will arrive. Hang tight, the right time is coming. No, there are no perfect beginnings. There's merely the courage to move into something new, or the regret that will ultimately come from wishing that you did. And sure, a part of it is almost counterintuitive. It's like, why isn't it beneficial to wait? Why would you want to take the leap before you're ready? And here's how I see it. One of the most important distinctions to understand is that between the thinker and the doer. The thinker who ponders, who reflects, who studies and studies and studies, thinking he or she can create for him or herself a perfect jump-off point. Thinking they can obtain for themselves all the necessary information, all the answers before they begin the journey. The truth is, greatness is forged through repetition via wheels on the road. And yes, you are terrible at first. You suck, completely unsure at first. You get lost at first. But that's what becomes the knowledge that shapes the journey. When you go before you're ready, two important things happen. One, after falling down and feeling embarrassed and insecure, you get back up, you look around and you go, wow, okay, I'm still here. That sucked, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. As my brain told me it would be. Next, you learn from the exchange. You can start doubling down on what works and eliminating what doesn't. And eventually, as you take this confidence onto the next step, repeatedly, the curve becomes exponential. In doing, you begin stacking bricks, creating a foundation. Those experiences that humbled you become what you lean on. They will turn into the experience, the knowledge, the credibility. And see, thinking you can skip all that ugly stuff by waiting on the ledge for perfection to arrive in your hands, that would be your own undoing. That's just as crazy as a sailboat waiting for the wind to stop. It's like, no, you need that friction, that resistance to reach your destination. And no, we cannot control everything. Yes, there are powers beyond us. But if you go now, you will learn to use and navigate them. The greatest gift we can give ourselves is permission to go. It's looking a year ahead and dreaming of the moment. We pause and say, wow, what a year. The twists and turns, the lessons, the high, the lows, the peak moments, all brought me here. And how different here is from back there. How far I've come. Knowing, by the way, that life was never asking me for perfection, but rather a willingness to start, to dive in, to adapt along the way. I know a lot of people with businesses that exist in their minds and not in reality. A lot of people in shape when they close their eyes, but not when they look in the mirror. A lot of people living their best lives when talking about the future, but not when they rock up to work on a Monday morning. We shorten the gap between our ideal existence and the present moment by stepping now. Even when we can't imagine how the process will unfold. Because let me tell you, life will bend and twist in ways you cannot even fathom. It will take you places that ignite your soul, show you things you never dreamt of seeing. But you have to put yourself in positions to receive that from life. The world wants to help people who help themselves. So give yourself the gift of going, of progress, of momentum. If a dream is only worth the action one is willing to take to bring it to life, let that action start now. Move beyond the illusion of perfection and towards the opportunity to take the imperfect every single day and transform it into greatness. Every time your mind says you're not ready, let that be your invitation to step forward. See, life may not be a race, but that does not mean time will politely wait for you. We must say goodbye to perfection as we evolve, as we grow,